The Second World War ended in 1945, Hitler was gone, the Allies had won, and the world could finally breathe again. Or so we thought. But what if I told you that war never really ended? The choices made then still shape our countries, our fears, and our future. This isn't just history, it's the world we live in now. Let's start with the map. After 1945, the victors redrew borders, splitting Germany into East and West. Two nations, two ideologies, a scar that still lingers. This division spread, old empires collapsed, and two superpowers, America and the Soviet Union, emerged, locked in a global rivalry. NATO was born to counter Soviet power, and its expansion remains a flashpoint, especially with Russia. The Cold War's lines are still visible. The distrust, the alliances, the conflicts, Ukraine for example, are all echoes of 1945. In Asia, Japan's empire vanished, Korea was split, and the region's balance of power was reset, leading to new tensions and wars. The world map was redrawn, but the ink never truly dried. The psychological and political divides of that era still shape our headlines. The superpower rivalry, the alliances, and the divisions, they're not just history, they're the world we inherited. The Cold War may be over, but its shadow remains. The map changed, but the consequences are still unfolding. The war's end was just the beginning of a new global order. In August 1945, the atomic bomb changed everything. Humanity gained the power to end itself. The nuclear age began with fear, an arms race, mutually assured destruction, and a world living under the shadow of annihilation. Generations grew up with drills and dread, and that anxiety never left. Today, nuclear threats from North Korea, Iran, and Russia echo the same old fears. The bomb didn't just end a war, it created a permanent state of emergency for humanity. Diplomacy, politics, and even our psychology are shaped by the knowledge that one mistake could end everything. The shadow of Hiroshima stretches to today. The nuclear threat is no relic, it's a reality we still live with. The Holocaust forced the world to confront the Jewish question, leading to the creation of Israel in 1948. For Jews, it was a long-awaited homeland. For Palestinians, it was the Nakba, displacement and loss. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict, born from the ashes of World War II, remains one of the world's most enduring and volatile struggles. Every clash, every negotiation, is an echo of that post-war decision. The conflict is not just a regional issue. It's a direct legacy of the war's horrors and the world's response. World War II was a war of ideas as much as armies. The evil of the Nazis created a lasting narrative, good versus evil. Hitler became the ultimate villain, and democracy was cast as a moral crusade. This black and white thinking shaped the Cold War and still colors our politics today. Comparing enemies to Nazis is a powerful tool, but it can oversimplify complex realities. The world isn't always good guys versus bad guys, but the war's moral clarity still shapes how we see ourselves and others. Our sense of right and wrong, our political rhetoric, and our global actions are all influenced by this legacy. The story of righteous victory over evil is one we're still telling and acting on today. War accelerates innovation. World War II sparked the computer age, with code-breakers like Alan Turing laying the groundwork for modern computing and AI. The need for better medicine led to mass-produced penicillin, revolutionizing healthcare. Jet engines and pressurized cabins made global air travel possible. Supply chain innovations from the war now power global commerce. Even your microwave traces back to wartime radar. The technologies and conveniences we rely on today were forged in the crucible of conflict. The war's inventions are everywhere, shaping our world in ways we rarely notice. The war that ended in 1945 is still with us, in our maps, our fears, our conflicts, and our technology. It shapes how we see good and evil and how we understand the world. History isn't just the past, it's the force shaping our present and future. Recognizing these connections helps us understand today's world and maybe make better choices. The echoes of 1945 are all around us. If you found this eye-opening, subscribe and tell us, which World War II legacy do you see most in today's world?